Hello and welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition Episode 3. I think we're almost good to leave the Citadel, but there's still a couple of side missions. A couple of side missions I want to wrap up before we go. Starters. The hell do all these docking bay? Where does this one go? Presidium, that's not where I want to go. Just have a look in the docking bay.
Do you ever regret leaving Citadel security to pursue Saren, Garrus?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats C-Sec.
I'm pleased that the imminent destruction of all organic life has improved your career opportunities.
Hey, I'm just going to shit anyway. Nope. I want to talk to you right now. Just want to scan you. And I want to leave. Where do I actually want to go is the question. Can't do that. Okay, I can definitely do that, I think. Oh, right.
Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Just as a heads up, a lot of those radio announcements are about Planet Swerve investigating. But we haven't quite made it that far yet. Presidium Hordes markets, there we go. Map, please. Okay. Yep, right down here. Hey there.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Sure.
Do you have the X-Mods?
Show them the merchandise.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
Okay. It's pretty straightforward. What else do I need to do? 18 out of 20. Yeah, that's investigate a system. Let's go back to C-Sec, wrap this quest up. Let's try and talk to him, see what happens.
Hello, Commander.
Okay. Nothing happens. Got it.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Sure.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need.
So we're good?
Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. As for Jenna, I'll make sure we get her out of Kor's den immediately. Now, I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Okay, that was quite a bit of stuff. Wait, is the mission done? That's it? Okay. Okay, Presidium Financial District. Because I think this may be where I'm missing the keepers. Okay, no keepers here. Moving on. Come on, stamina. Yep, there's one. There's just one missing somewhere. I'm not... Hello.
Got a moment, Spectre?
Sure.
Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures, but their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look into it.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Okay. Still a keeper hiding somewhere. Is that the one? I think so, right? Nope. Could the keeper be hiding? Don't think it's you. It's not. I already scanned the keeper on the way to the wards. That intermediary area. It's one that's easy to miss because you actually don't really... Once you unlock quick travel, you don't really have any business there. So you may just stop going to that area altogether.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Let's just have a look through.
Allow me to be your guide.
I scanned the keeper. It's up here. Yep. Don't think there's one in the human embassy. It's worth checking out. Nope, there isn't.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Maybe I know which one it is. Maybe.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Already did these.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, Citadel Tower. Wait, is this inside the... Yeah, it is. God damn it. Not quite what I wanted. Word access? Is that the one? Yep, I think so.
Told you before, you're not allowed in here.
There's one over here I don't think I've scanned. Thing is, I don't know if that one counts or not.
Your guide. Please do not disturb the key. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be.
I'm good.
Need a guy.
Our records indicate this is your first time.
Yeah. That's not why I'm talking to you.
The keepers are essential to the small.
Tell me about...
Access to these areas is restricted. Keepers can be seen in all sections. The keepers also. Thank you for using Avina. Have a. Please do not disturb the keepers.
I don't think it's that one. Pretty sure I already scanned you. Yep. And then there's this whole conflict here.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
What's the problem?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Permit?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Okay.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Sure how I feel about a permit, but then again, I guess if it's just gonna go spout all sorts of shit, it can be a bit aggressive if they can just do it anywhere.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's fair enough that if there are certain places where you just shouldn't go and spout all this shit, essentially because it can be super annoying. But having to purchase a permit even in areas where it is allowed, I think is a bit much.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain this.
This one would be
Okay.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If it shouldn't be allowed to preach its zealous idiocy, how does a permit make a difference? That's what I don't understand here, because what you're arguing is that he shouldn't be able to do it at all. That's what I'm hearing.
Has anyone actually complained about this Hanar?
Not yet, but any good CSEC officer removes problems before they create a public nuisance.
I mean, there's plenty of space. I don't really think he's harassing anyone.
If you want to get promoted, learn to pick your battles. Let it go.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure the Enkindlers will be very happy about this.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
This is your opportunity to show people that the Hanar aren't crazy xenophobes. Don't waste it.
This one observes the wisdom of your words. This one has little money, but it can offer this.
Okay.
Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth
What'd you
unimpeded.
offer? Fresh air?
Herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
Okay. Scan the keepers, the fan, strange transmission, unusual readings. Find the commute. Okay, that's also investigating systems. Don't need to worry about that. Can't do anything about that right now. Also can't do anything about that. The main thing I actually have left right now is scanning the keepers. Hold on. Have new equipment? Oh, it's an upgrade. Okay. Okay. Increase the damage and duration of all powers and attacks. Increase health, increase accuracy. Okay, let's get some of that. Oh, yeah, I guess the others need it. Upgrades too. Damn it, I should have upgraded decryption. But I didn't.
Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light. Where there was only ignorance, the Enkindlers gave wisdom.
It had to be somewhere in the wards, right? The one I'm missing. Wait, which one is actually my main mission at this point? Oh, right. Yeah, I have to speak to him in the docking bay.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel.
Yeah. And I supplied it. Not worried about that right now. Just want to find that one keeper.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, so there's this one. Yeah.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Okay, probably also another thing you can investigate once we actually start flying out. Scanned the one in Flux. Is there one in Chorus Den I haven't scanned? Maybe? Let's have a look.
I got business here, but not with you.
Go away. Let me...
We never actually spoke to Harkin, did we? Guessing maybe we found another solution to our problem. Okay then. Let's go through the market. See if there are any keepers there I haven't scanned. Nothing here. I think I've been scanned, right? Yeah. Okay. just because I can't be bothered with the stamina right now. Med clinic. You've been scanned. Any keepers in here? Oop. Got some good stuff for me.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you coming.
That sounded a bit
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Let's hear it.
Just tell me what's going on.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Not entirely sure that makes sense, but okay. Because I'm thinking, if the people you stole the supplies from aren't gonna press charges, what's the leverage here? Why do they care? The people who apparently have power over your license, why do they care about this?
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Okay.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
It won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
I see. Maybe it's better if I don't know anymore. I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take
let's see
a look
what
at what
you
you have for sale.
Of course.
Nope, it's all rubbish. Okay. Oh. Okay. That keeper's been scanned already. I'm just thinking, where could I have missed a keeper? I don't know. Maybe just ignore it, I guess, and then maybe I'll stumble upon it eventually. And you're Morlan.
Hello there. Welcome to Morlan's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Morlan. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people
That's the thing about blackmailing.
Secret.
It's ended until the next time. Because the thing is, what's really gonna stop them from keep doing it? It's never gonna be a guarantee, and there's no limiting principle here.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Goddamn right it is.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
Who is Baines?
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good
Maybe
tidings to you,
Dr.
human.
Michelle will be able to tell us. I think not only do I think I already scanned this one, but I think I already checked since I went down here again. Yep. What I'm really worried about is that the one I haven't scanned is in some really fringe location that I'm never gonna stumble upon. Hey there.
Commander, how did things go?
You could be reasoned with.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
Who's Baines?
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
Probably.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
Okay, so system investigation. Yep, let's do it.
See what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Nope.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
Okay. Let's just do this instead. It's way quicker. So I'm thinking it might be in CSEC somewhere. There's one, I think, close to the vendor. I'm not entirely sure I scanned it yet. Okay, that's wrong. Then I am not sure where it is. Maybe I should go up here again, have a look around. There's one up top of the stairs, way up there, that I already scanned, I think. Other than that, I'm not sure there are any. Yeah, that one I scanned. Don't think... Oh, yeah, it's just an elevator. Can't go there. I legit have no clue where it could be right now. The lower Presidium, maybe? They usually take the top route. Okay, let's go to the embassies. We go down here. That's to CSEC. Yep. Okay, just a whole lot of nothing, I guess. I don't know. Let's go back to the ship.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with Elcor cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the Elcor with a Hamlet who uses Elcor body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
That's a very niche reference, but okay.
Garrus, if you do not mind me asking, how do you feel about hunting a Turian?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Things are different among my people. There are so few of us. We are expected to be loyal, even when it is difficult.
I mean, I get it when it's difficult, but dude's probably trying to destroy the galaxy, so you know. Is he really going to be a part of your in-group?
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
Yeah, this smells...
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Yeah, I'm guessing he just doesn't really want to taint the Saren investigation. It's probably going to look biased. But then again, he's already been expelled, so who cares? Just don't really understand what's going on here.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren,
just being considered for being a Spectre is a lot.
Rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren's not going to get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriach Benezia, the other voice in that recording?
Yeah.
She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Proteus.
Yeah.
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Actually, I have no idea where to start. We'll see.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
And that's obviously not how it went.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned.
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere.
That one for subtlety,
Nobody
is he?
inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Yeah, I think it seems more likely he just doesn't want a human Spectre. Anyway.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What do you know about Armistice?
You got something for me?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
It's a very strong opinion to have of the name you just heard. Got something to tell me, Captain?
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Any idea how to find him?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Baines' death. Is there anything else, Commander?
Nope.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, so to go back down before we leave.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Yeah, I mean, we basically sterilized your entire race, but, you know, come join our celebration, I guess. Tower, okay. Just had to think for a moment. I think it's, yep, Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting to... Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thanks. But that's not why I'm here.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Captain Anderson said you'd have information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. I sent a recon group to investigate the system where we found his body. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
Right.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship.
Yes! Score!
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Okay, now what? Do I need to do anything else? Hostage. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, okay. I think it's all just stuff away from here. CSEC. And now we can leave.
I'd love to see what the Normandy can do in a fight.
How so? The Normandy is built for stealth, not combat.
But the stealth drive adds a new tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
If it comes to a fight, I'd prefer a flotilla ship. It's easier to trust what you've worked on yourself.
Sort of. This is not good. Wrong way.
The Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tali.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake. Your choice in armor is awfully limited, Tali. Couldn't you wear something without a helmet?
No, living in the clean environment of the flotilla has weakened our immune systems. The environmental suits protect against diseases.
So your people are forever wandering, and now they couldn't settle if they wanted to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. There we go, finally. Let's get away from this place. Had enough politics one day.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in...
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Yep, that's very true.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
He doesn't matter anymore, Big Cold.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Okay then. What are you? Okay. And I'm gonna have a look at the map eventually. Now I think I just want to have a look around. Nothing there. Caden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefing.
Okay.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time,
Commander.
Okay. What? Oh. Okay. Let's go downstairs. This is where everyone's hiding.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself.
I see.
It's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
$230. Yeah, this is just silliness. Get the fuck out of here. Now I can upgrade decryption.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
Of course.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
There are much rules and regulations.
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Yeah, just don't let it go to your head.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Commander?
Ashley?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
We'd saved your unit. I get it.
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit?
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
If you'd seen them coming, they'd probably still be dead, let's be honest.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Point.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
I mean, they don't move, they don't breathe, they don't really make any noise. But they do have this giant light looking directly at you. Okay, fair enough.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
So, what's Krogan life like?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Okay.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Yep, sounds like a good time.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
I see his point.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
What you gonna do about it?
You're still here. It can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
That's fair.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Now that's interesting.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Fair.
You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's
Yeah,
just
that's an unfortunate reality.
I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting conversation. Is there something I could examine somewhere? It's not. And then there's Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I think it's Turian human combined effort.
Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
300 years?
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
You try getting a fridge to run that long.
And refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
Yeah, we're good for now. Gotta save some for later. Guess we should have a look at the map. Not even any elevator music? Not even sure what I just did. Yep. Zoom out. Zoom out. And zoom out. Bavaria asteroid X57 Liara stick site. What's Navaria again? Nope. I just want to have a look. I'm not saying we should go there. I don't remember what Navaria is. I might, but I'm not 100%. I think I remember it. Okay. Definitely don't want to go there now. Citadel. Let's get to Liara, stick side. Let's do this one. Don't remember which one it is. Okay, I guess we should just start looking. Nope. Nope. I think this is it. Who do I want to bring? Garrus, yeah, let's just do this. I think. Coming in hot.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Just trying to remember the controls. It's only the minigun, right? There's no giant cannon fire thing. Oh, right, I can do that. Okay. You see animations on the map. Nope. Wouldn't be able to... No, it's just not happening. Yeah. You just do like this. And, ow. Oh, that was close. Nope. Get him. Get him. I know I'm fighting kind of dirty with it. Go, go, go. Oh, come on. Okay, shields are back. All good. He. Get him, get him. Got him. Ow. Nope.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull his tail.
Okay. Come on, come on. Nope, nope. There we go. A little more of them around. Should probably get out. How do I do that? There we go. Okay. Actually, want to have a look at that. Slightly worse damage protection. Notably stronger shields. Okay. Rifle. Let's do it. Garrus can have this. Okay. Okay. Should still be one more out here somewhere. No, right hit shift. There we go. No. There we go. Yep, let's just bring it. Okay. Yep. It's gonna work eventually. There we go. Wait. Hold on.
Got it.
Still a bunch of stuff I haven't looted, isn't there? Okay. Okay, nothing in there. Still have other one over here. Haven't had a look at. Not a lot, but worth it. Just have a look at the armor. Okay, just categorically worse. You can't use any of them. Okay, super smart. Man, yeah, the controls for this thing is a bit, you know. Sure, let's get some more decryption. And Garrus. Let's get you acquainted with that sniper rifle. Maybe some armor. Rex. Yeah, seeing as he's a Krogan, I'm thinking I'm just gonna make him an absolute tank. Then let's get the barrier. There we go. It's about to overheat. Got him. Doing it in first person doesn't make it any easier. That does. Got him. Bad. Should stay on my toes. Controls don't screw me. Come on. Level up again? Okay. Get him. Get him. Nothing here. What's that sound? There's nothing. Anything here? No, no, please. Oh, no. Yes, there we go. Yeah, you're gonna get stuck every now and again. That's just something that's gonna happen. We may actually make it there. Controls for this are super weird. You never really get used to it. Not in my opinion, at least. There you are. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to squeeze through that. Well, not in the Mako anyway. Couple of them. Okay. Bit of tactical, no scratching. Get him. Yep. Go. Cover. Okay, nothing else here. I think we have to go this way. Yep, that looks right. This is where it's gonna get interesting. There it is. One of the super squirmy sniper death. And just a little extra present too. Oh boy. Nope. Garrus, cover. Cover, you dumbass. Oh boy. Okay. Screw it. Actually, just point blank with shotgun. Okay. We get a good amount of them, I think so. There's the Colossus still. Is that the only one left? Nope. Now it might be. Yes, keep shooting the cover, that's gonna help. Well done. Gonna worry about you after the fight. What the most effective thing is going to be here. Okay. Cool. Start the entire fight over. Awesome. Fingers on cooldown. Ow. This went a lot better the first time. Okay. Stop running in front of me, please. Jesus. Awesome. Got it. wish you could see how much health it has. Oh, stupid. Okay, Garrus is down, I guess. Got him. One more. Come on. I'm so good at this. Not even gonna worry about it right now. Into the mine we go. Got enemies down here. We leveled up a little. Yep, let's get him some more armor. And Rex. Yep, let's just start by unlocking the abilities. Okay. What did I get here? I think I care about any of this. Let's go.
Visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Right, because that's Prothean too. Yes, please. Oh, no, 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 no. Cover, cover, move, cover, cover. I swear to God, if I have to do the elevator ride again, that's where it's saved. guys, feel free to help. I'm actually going to do a manual save once we get down there, just because I don't want to go through that elevator ride again in case they kill me. Come on now. Okay, so you just straight up can't go into cover. Cool. Okay then. I actually forgot to do the save I was talking about. Anyway, doesn't matter. We got it. Doesn't sound good.
Hello? Could somebody help me?
Oh, hello there.
Please?
Just hanging out.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Can tell.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Okay.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay then. They have a Krogan too. It's fair play, I suppose. We got him. Anything in here? Easy decryption. Got him. Improved sighting. Okay. I think that's about it here. Let's go. Yep, I think that's the one. First, I'm going to do this. Already got that. Garrus can have it. And there was something I could equip. Improved sighting, yes please. down. Down, left. Down, left, right. Up, down. Okay, down, left, right, up. Up. Down, left, right, up. Left. Okay, there we go. Here we go, finally. Now we're getting somewhere. We could just disable these.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We made a way.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Hola.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the
I
conduit.
don't think she's
You're
involved.
Prothean
No,
expert.
she's involved.
Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Means lock and load.
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
All right.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Good luck. We're not quite out yet, as far as I remember. That's the Krogan they were talking about.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Yep. Let's take care of the grunts first.
Bring it on.
Come on. Stop hiding. Get him. And now we're getting out of here. Oh, come on, just run, man. What are you doing?
Move, move, move!
Just another successful mission.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur.
Fine.
The Normandy isn't
Plenty
equipped
of
to
time.
land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yeah, that's what he does.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened
Just
to
for
the Protheans.
reference, as far as I know, Asari can live roughly 1,000 years, so... Yeah, she's not very old.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
A bit aggressive.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear.
You can say that again.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Welcome aboard the Normandy.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure, let's get it over with.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
It was?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Bye. Anyway, I think this is a pretty good place to end the episode. So, as you probably know by now, if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, whatever else YouTube wants you to do, and as always, take care.